My friend, how are you doing? It is a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. You know, it's a bit cold. It's winter season, so it has been chilly. But today the sun is out. That is why you see all this excitement. Because I'm a sunny person, I love the bright weather. Anyway, welcome back here to Searching Lights, where we discuss the things that inspire us as we aspire to be emotionally whole people. And guess what? Today I have a guest in the building. Woo-hoo. And this guest in particular is also a friend of mine. Awesome. I know you guys are going to say, but she's only bringing her friends. You see, when you start something,
get some friends too.
Your friends have to support you. If they're not supporting you, then you put a question mark.
Change them.
But anyway, this lady here, first, I want her to introduce herself, because if I do, I might meander there and say something, because me, there is a way in which I see her and view her and know her, but I want her to tell the people here who she is.
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you why she is here.
Thank you, Emma, for having me on Searching Lights today. Hi, Searching Lights audience. My name is Yvonne Narte. Ooh. I am married to one husband, a man, and 3 kids. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so nice. 1 year, 2 year, and 3-year-old. Okay. And yes, we were doing the will of God. And I'm a business owner. I believe that's why I'm here solely. So if there was no business, people would be like, is she talking about motherhood and marriage? But yes, I'm a business owner.
Okay, before we get into, first of all, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
First of all, I know you like it was a busy morning for you. I kept getting the text messages and I'm like, oh dear Lord, I hope she makes it. Who was sending
those text messages? I wonder.
And I'm like, oh dear, I hope she makes it. Yeah. I'm so glad you were able to make it. And I hope by the time you go back home, everything will be settled. And don't worry, it's not a crisis. You just have someone that is unwell at home. You might be like, oh, what's happening in her life? I know how we can be curious. But thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm so glad
and
to be
we are
here.
Really going to be discussing you as an entrepreneur mostly, but It does not mean that the other aspects of you. And then she has forgotten to tell you something about herself.
What?
She is one of the people that I have seen is so passionate about God and the things of God.
Amen.
I keep seeing her when we're in church and I'm like, are we worshiping the same God? Because she can be like on
God,
her
I need
own
to
level.
Search my life, because when I look at her,
she can be like on her own level. And then Yvonne and I went to school together.
Yeah.
And she was one of those children who knew the meaning of education, guys. Oh,
that's true.
You could think she owned education. You know those kids who, as you're bypassing for her, she's in her book. As you're dozing, she's...
Well, you could think Emma was passing through the school, so...
I was a teenager.
Right.
Yeah, but we are all here now, and I'm happy to have you here. So I'm going to have some icebreakers for you.
Sure. I'm ready.
And don't worry, they'll be very simple.
Okay.
But just the first thing that comes to your mind. It's not an exam. It is not. The first thing that comes to your mind. What is the one either song or podcast or something that you're listening to a lot lately?
That's easy. That would be Apostle Isi.
I love her.
Yeah, I mean,
I know her.
I don't really read books much, but this year I bought 2 books. One is from Tomi Arayomi, and the other one is from her, and it's Blueprints of Dominion. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far. Okay. It's good. I love her podcasts. She's a great woman of our generation. So that's an easy one. Right
okay. Then what is a small win that you have had lately?
A small win? My husband came back home on Christmas Day. He surprised us.
Ooh,
I was home. Yeah,
came back home. What do you mean
he
came
was
back?
Deployed.
Oh, okay. I thought like he had run away.
He did not run away.
Yesterday I was making fun.
Oh, Lord.
Yesterday I was making fun with my husband. And okay, it might not sound funny right now, but we were talking about the fact that we have seen stories where the gentleman gets out to take trash and never comes back.
Oh my
so
God.
they say things like, so what happened? He left. He said he was taking out trash and he never came back. So when you say my husband came back, someone might think from that aspect. That's why I was like,
run away. He did not run away. He was deployed. He's in the army, and I expected him to come back around May, but on Christmas Day, the kids were screaming. I don't even know what I was doing, and then somebody knocks at the door, and he was right there.
So it was like how we see it in the movies,
yeah.
where he comes back.
It was not in slow motion, but
Okay, just know me, I'm imagining it in slow motion. I think it looks better. It looks nicer in slow motion.
I feel like in my life, that's the very actual time I've been surprised, because I didn't expect it. He didn't say nothing, and my heart was like, what do I do? Do I even, you see, am I happy? Should I be happy?
At that moment, you're like,
but
and you know how women, we like preparing, so you would have said, is my hair?
Yes. Have you eaten? I don't know. But I think that has been the
so
highlight.
we thank God that he came back home, because what they do out there is really tough. So, and I'm sure the kids had missed him. Yeah. Okay. So. And then what is that one habit that you have picked up lately and has stuck? By lately, it can even mean probably in the past 1 year or something. But
one habit. What's that one habit? Honestly, this is on spot. Maybe I would say I don't like to go like visit people.
I know that feeling.
I feel like your home just feels
it's just your space. It's your place. Yeah.
But I feel like the past year, I find myself wanting to visit people. Like it's something that nice. I'm constantly. But I think I know why. I think it's because I want to take the kids
somewhere to play.
Someone else.
So we have to be a little selfish sometimes, don't we?
It's I find like in a week I've taken the kids out to I don't know how many people. So I love it. I love just like having good. Them, and I feel like it has exposed them too. So
yeah, it's good exposure. I'm one of those people also that really likes my space.
You look.
And then I literally, you see like how sportsmen gear up themselves for a race.
Yeah,
that's how
you have to mentally prepare.
That is how I do it before I get. So when people are always like, "Oh, she brought the vibes," I'm like, guys,
you know that the process. To bring the vibe.
Yeah, but it's also making me a better person. Yeah. Like being around people more is helping me in a way that I was afraid of before. But it has also, like, I don't know if it's coming with age. By the way, I'm still young. I am forever 25. But I feel like sometimes it's just good to get out there and socialize.
It is good. I think, especially in this nation.
Yeah. Speaking of this nation,
you can just be depressed by yourself and no one will even know that.
Speaking of this nation, you have taken it by your horns. You are an entrepreneur in this nation. Yeah. So before anything, please tell us, when we say entrepreneur, what exactly are you doing? So that we can dive in from there.
Okay, so currently we own an event space at the center of Los Angeles, California, and it's the best event space, if you didn't know that.
Yeah, it is.
Right? It's an indoor-outdoor event space, and I have two partners that we own it with.
Yeah, because I heard you say we, so I was like, so you have two partners you own it with. And you, I hear you saying event space. What is
so an event space is like in the middle of a banquet hall and like a regular hall. There's a banquet hall that is like too much. everything very huge, 100, 200, 350 people. And then there is small spaces that are like offices or homes or backyards or like
It's for people that want
smaller,
intimate.
But an event space is the middle. Someone who wants about 100, 150 guests kind of event. Okay. So that's the kind that we own.
Okay, so why an event space really? Because as an entrepreneur, you could have started a coffee shop, you could have started a car shop, why an event space?
A car shop. I look like
I just saw a car driving by. That's how.
Guys, maybe I look like a mechanic. But why an event space? It wasn't planned. It was something that came out of a need. Before I got married in 2019, me and Brenda, who might be on the channel, Brenda
is also the producer of this channel.
Yes. So we looked for a venue that was not too big or too much, because the bigger it is, the more money, but also not too ghetto, not too, not too, some
like
of those places.
Those who want something,
something
cool,
in the middle,
but not too expensive. Yeah.
And we couldn't find any in the area that we're in, and so actually, even where I got married in was like a community kind of like hall that the decorator changed into a whole. They had to do a lot of decoration to make it look like a wedding. So that's where that came from. Our desire was like, how is it that we've looked and there's nothing like that? Yes. So there was a need for it. If we had a need for it, there's somebody else who needed it.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's where that's why it was an event space. But also, we specifically, Brenda was already helping many people with their events, like in terms of decor and things like that, setting up their events. And because you could see you could say that, but that's not enough. But she already had a love for events, and I was always helping her. So we had
So you already it was already in motion. You just hadn't.
Yeah, we just didn't think we just hadn't thought of it as a business until that moment.
Until the need that you had.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Speaking of the event space, I am an events planner. I know you guys are going to say, but she said she's a producer. Now she's saying she's an events planner.
I can do all things.
But I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I am an events planner, and I have used their space before. And let me use this opportunity to market myself. And their place is beautiful. I'm sure the producer will put some pictures for you to see like how we've turned it up and all that during events. And I'm telling you, clients always just love it. They just love it. So
thank you.
Not just marketing them, but and not because they are my friends, because all three of them, I know them, but they have good customer care. So if you want a space to put any of your events, so are you particular to events, or you're versatile? Because I think I've done weddings there and a baptism. And
all sorts of events are welcome, as long as they're not rowdy events.
Of course.
Yeah, anything that looks like it's going to be, because it's kind of a mashup between, we still have like elegance to it. The venue still has the event space has like elegance to it, so we don't want events that are going to tear up the venue. So it's based on inquiry, I think, because some people just want to come and smoke. Some people just want to come and I don't know, like we have had people who have destroyed the place.
I can imagine. So people are like, it's not.
We have to. So it's not just about money. Yeah.
Okay, so you said you are a wife, you are a mother, and then you say you're an entrepreneur. So what is your day like? Because I feel like.
That's like a whole YouTube channel.
What is the day in the life of an entrepreneur?
I think, first of all, what I want to say is that I'm blessed that I have partners.
Amen.
And sometimes we think that partners is really about just getting someone you're working with, but sometimes it's really people you can talk to or you can lean on when you're going through stuff in the business, because without partners, I would not be able. I cannot clearly run an event space and run 3 kids and a home, and at the same time, I'm a nurse, so doing that.
Ooh, wow.
That would be too much for me. So, but I think firstly, it's God. Bible says that we can do all things through Christ. He gives you the grace, and he leads you step by step on how to do it. Just like you said, to be here today, a lot happened.
Yeah, a lot was happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, but I knew what was important, that I had to be here. So, but God made it for me. So for me, I think that the balance is in when I overthink things, I get overwhelmed. But when I take the day,
one day at a time,
yeah, or like
can.
one moment at a time, I write down what I need to do, and then I do it, or having people to lean on as well. That's because I have a role, they have a role, and so
if everyone
has a role. If you're not doing all the roles, then if you are doing rather all the roles, you get overwhelmed. But if you have people that one is taking on one responsibility and you're taking on the other, and people who understand your situation, because if they didn't understand that I have kids, I think it would be so frustrating for them and for me.
No, yeah. Speaking of everyone has a role, so we usually come into, they say business is like marriage. You meet someone and then you are connected, and then you have to take this journey together. So because of the different personalities, and now for you guys, you are 3. It's not just one, not just 2. So these are 3 personalities, people from different backgrounds, different walks of life. So how do you guys manage each other's personalities?
I think
to keep the business going.
I think we've had to learn along the way.
Oh yes.
I don't think that it is something that is black and white. You come in thinking one thing, as you start navigating situations,
it's something else.
But I love that you said it's a marriage, because in a marriage you understand that eventually this person is not going to be perfect throughout. And you have to, like,
where they are weak,
because if you do not help them where they're weak, it's not them, both of you are losing.
Both of you are affected.
So if we do not help each other in our roles, the business fails. It's not because one part of their aspect is going to bring down the whole business.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's important that we understand each other's personality, learn each other. How do we do it? I think we've had to learn along the way. There've been quarrels, there've been
obviously those are necessary. As long as they're healthy, they are necessary.
There've been times when we're like, maybe we should just dissolve this whole thing and just the whole business. But that is the devil. I want to mention something, that even God did not make us. If he made one hand, then how would we walk? The way God made it is that you need 2 hands to make things easier. You need 2 feet. Also, for the hands to go to pick up what they need the feet. So whether you're one person in the business, that's why I'm saying you need other people around you.
That's for sure.
It's not the way though we were brought up. I feel like in our African, I'm going to speak for Ugandan, my observation is that it's almost encouraged not to be partners or not to work with your very own because of disappointments that came in or things like that.
Like, I've been disappointed by people. But it's hard to agree with people.
They say things like Ugandans. I don't think it's just Ugandans. Okay, yes, we do see other cultures like the Armenians, they do, but I know that they all have their issues. So my thing is that everyone needs support. If you, Emma, were trying to do this whole show by yourself, you'd not have any producer. You'd be the producer, the talking, the videographer.
I know, right? I've by the way, I have had a lot of support to put this together. A lot. I could not have done it alone, so I totally understand. So since you're saying you do business with 3 other people, what's your superpower?
My power is communication. I think, because I thought about that as like my power is communication. I feel like in my partners, I feel like there's a time when there's need for balance, especially to the clients. I think also within ourselves, because when it comes to certain, I'm too lenient. I'm the lenient one. We have one that is like the
prefect.
The prefect. And then we have one that is both ends.
Yeah, so that balances it out.
So I feel like that's but my power is to bring out, even if we're something, we're trying to get rid of a client or do something, or maybe they did something, to bring it out without them writing a bad review.
Oh yes, there's the point of the reviews.
And with them still having the ability to bring back someone in future, maybe to refer or something. I think that's my power.
Okay. Yeah. And then starting a business is not easy. I remember even when I was just starting this channel, there was a lot of fear, a lot of limitation I felt within me. Was there something like that kind of fear while starting, and how did you move it from the fear you had when it was still just an idea to now when it's a reality?
Fear is always there. Anything new, change brings fear. And for me specifically, because the money I was investing was not just mine, it's family money.
You're like, oh my God,
there's a fear of a husband being like, where is the money we put in? So fear is there, but I think when you need to have that one thing that always brings you back. And for me, it's the fact that I never chose business. Business chose me. Like, I didn't say I was not someone who grew up and say, like, it's not business.
Something you wanted to from
please, that's not. I want my stable job. Things are easier that way. But when it came and that burden was too much, I was like, it's like God convicted me too much. I was like, I need to do this, and if I fail, at least I'll know it was
you have to try and fail at it.
So for me, that's what I always go to, that I did not initiate this thing. God overshowed me all the signs, and that means He's going to make it work. But for someone out there who may not necessarily have that inner conviction, maybe you have the market research that you did, that you know this is what is working now. Maybe there's a word of confirmation. I mean, you need that one thing that always brings you back.
Always brings you, that thing, that drive that just
so
keeps
for you, Emma,
going.
what's that one thing?
The one thing that drives, because I do several things, so that drives me in what capacity?
That drives you for this specific
channel. What drives me is the fact that I am inspired by so many things, and then I know that life, you can never stop learning. So you have to learn something new. Every day we are learning something, we are seeing something, and we are having this conversation. We need to have these conversations so that we can learn from each other. That's what actually.
Because if you didn't have this conversation, or if there was no one having, because I'm sure someone inspired you, and you're like, okay, I'm going through things, these things someone else can learn from them.
It was actually that I would have conversations with my husband, and then he'd be like, I think you need to start a channel. You could be talking to me about this, and I'd be like, this guy just likes me, that's why he's saying this.
I'm married.
Anyway, today is not about me, it is about you. We're about to conclude. Sometimes time is just never enough, right? But I just want to say, can you share with me like a major setback that you had, either with a client, a service provider, or one of your partners, and how you managed to go through it? Because truth be told, there are going to be challenges. Can you remember something?
I can remember several, but the one I had thought of was really one of our partnership, where I feel like it really taught us all three a lot, and especially for me, because we had different roles, and we started two partners, and then we brought in a third
partner.
partner. But it had to take patience for us to be patient with that third partner for the role that she had. It was that there came in a lot of like struggles, like to reconcile each other, right? But it's because now some of us had already been like the two of us had already been like moving
on the move.
Yeah.
Oh, so by the time you called in the third partner,
yes, it's like we knew the business, and but eventually there was a lot of like friction, but eventually we realized that we can't expect this person. We have to extend a certain level of patience and grace. You know what I mean? But that's the same thing with clients as well. The clients who come in and they are very
love you,
very frustrating, right? But this is someone who can destroy your
and nowadays they'll just go on social media and just.
So it's not so much about you at that moment, whether it's in the partnership, whether it's a business. It's not about you. It's about long term. Am I going to make a decision that's going to affect me long term or right now? If I scream at this client right now, then I'm not going to have any future. So I think for me, it was learning how to be patient with people. The struggle was learning that we are on different wavelengths, especially in partnership. But it benefits all of us to work there. But for the clients, learning that they too are on pressure when they are coming
for their
to you.
event.
Yes.
Oh yes.
So give them some leeway to so that, because at the end of the event, it's me they talk to and they're like, oh, thank you. Oh, this one was good. But when they were talking to that person, they were so rude. That person was like, they are not good. They are shouting, they are rude. But the client is like, this person was so understand that there is always two sides to a story.
Producer, I know our time is spent, but please allow me 2 more questions, I think. So since you said business chose you, what would you tell Yvonne then and Yvonne now?
I would say you can't do it all. With
Superman.
Because even with partners, my fear was always that I must pull up my load, right? But along the way, I gained how many children? I don't know, like things just kept adding on. But I still felt I did not know how to work with my partner. So I think I would tell her that actually understand that you're in a marriage. Share with someone. That way you can think better and you can make better choices, and that will benefit the business. Don't think you're a superwoman and you can do all things by yourself. You can do all things by yourself. Learn how to ask for help. That's the one thing I can say, because at the beginning we were 2 people. You can't ask for help. They are suffering with their side. You have to figure out your side. But then we became 3. So, we could now share.
You can balance
yes.
it out, yeah.
So, but that in my mind didn't remain. I just kept thinking like I had to do my part. And so I think for me, I just learned how to.
Okay, then I think this will be the last one. You guys are doing business as immigrants.
Yeah.
In the southern part of California. How do you go about the day-to-day challenges having to deal with the taxes, finding maybe funding for extra things that you have to do, finding customers, clients? Because I would imagine that as immigrants, you're like, because your business brings people from all walks of life and all that. So I'm just curious.
I think the fear, especially when you're an immigrant, is really amplified. You're thinking the color of your skin, you're thinking my accent, you're thinking they are not going to respond the same way, but surround yourself with the right people. There is one of us who really, you can't tell her anything else. For her, she was convinced that I'm convinced. Right? So I feel like she's a backbone, because for her, she already had a certain confidence in herself, immigrant or no immigrant. I am blessed. I have this wisdom.
So
Like, I know what I'm doing. I have a
so
skill.
That confidence
yes.
that she had,
So the confidence was in her skill, not in her identity or anything like that.
So she didn't focus on her identity. She focused on the skill.
Yes. And then we did do a course.
Yeah,
we studied a course at the beginning, and this course showed us how to open an actual event space and gave us a sample contract and simple. So these master classes are out there, like how you're on YouTube and these master classes come. Yes. So the such master classes can really help you look for something that is in line. You don't have to look for a university degree and what.
I know. I understand, because I actually did. When I got here, I was so confused about what to do, and I just went for a course in project management. I didn't have to go to a serious university.
So I think find the right information, surround yourself with people who have the same energy as you. I can't say that there were not people in our community, African community, that was just discouraging. They say that is not, you have not come from your country to come and do such things here. Go and study nursing, go be a doctor. These are the things that are working here. But if you surround yourself with people who also believe in what you're doing, then you'll find yourself, you'll pick up.
So because sometimes I feel like we focus so much on our skin, and it's not wrong, because by the way, sometimes you're reminded about it. But also, I think if you just say it's the skill, it's the service I'm bringing, those who appreciate
that's what they pay you for.
Because I'm sure by now you're having returning clients, because the business has been running for how long?
23 years. We've been 3 years.
That's amazing. And I also know that it did not start in the flourishing way it is right now. You started
producer should put the before
and they should put some before and after, just for
pictures.
People to see that. But Yvonne, I've time. Sometimes time is not fair, but like they said, there's a time for everything. I have really enjoyed having you here, because I've also learned something. I have been burnt many times when it comes to doing business with people. So I was like, whatever I do, I have to do it on my own. But you will find in life that you're going to need people anyway. So that's what some of the questions I asked were really from my own point of curiosity.
I charge $100 an hour. Send my check.
But thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Just for someone out there, the viewer right now, how can they find you guys? How do they book and all that? Yes.
Sure. So the venue is called Q Event Space, Creating Unique Experiences. That's what that means. So Q Event Space, it's found in North Hollywood, California. The address is 5434 Vineland Avenue. Cross streets, Vineland and Burbank, and also it's an indoor-outdoor venue. So you have two options. It's for weddings, any kind of events. We do allow outside vendors, so you can bring your own. It's a flexible venue. We have a calendar that is open. You can find us on Instagram, Q Event Space, right? You can find us on TikTok, you can find us on Google, but also I can give you a number. It's 818-274-8797, and you'll find our email on there and our website, Q Spaces at www. It is
okay. I will put the website. I'll put the information also in the description box. But so that's typically it. It is really the need and the venue to be to right now, because we cater for anyone and everyone. Parking is available. That's not something you find in Los Angeles. So. True. True. All right. So. Thank you so much, Yvonne. I hope I can have you here next time, maybe, and we talk more about entrepreneurship or your life as a a mom.
Maybe
since I
I'll be
also-
food tasting, maybe that'll be
since you said you have 3, I have 1, so you could teach me a thing or 2. But thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Friend, thank you so much for spending this time with us. Please remember to like, to subscribe, and to share this channel. Hit that notification button. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.